quick question of the day: is football coming home? Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I hope you are doing well, and welcome if you are new here. Today I am going to be doing a video that has been on the cards for a long ass time. So I'm sorry it's taken me so long to like sit down and film this. If you watch any of my weekly vlogs, which I'll leave down below if you want to know a little bit more about me, my life ain't amazing, but I like weekly vlogging, so you know, if you want to watch it and have a couple of giggles, then feel free to. I'll leave it down below. But you will know that I do a lot of charity shop shopping, and I absolutely love shopping in charity shops. I want to say about 50% of my clothes are probably from the charity shop. Since I was younger, we always used to shop in charity shop. A lot of it was because it was a lot better financially for us. And I do remember back in the day having people in high school kind of like take the piss out of me for it. And now I still do not understand that, but I'm hoping it's changed a little bit. But this video is also for you guys that don't necessarily shop in charity shops slash thrift stores, and you're looking to broaden out a little bit, and I'm going to give you my tips and tricks on how I find what I do. I wouldn't say I was a professional thrifter, but I do find the odd good thing, and a lot of it is about zoning into what you want. But I did also just want to put out there that if you are new to my channel and you've never seen me before and you would like to see more of me, then feel free to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you do end up enjoying this video and you find some pieces that you like, then feel free to give this video a big massive thumbs up. And without further ado, I'm just gonna roll into the video and talk through my charity shop thrifting tips and what I've got recently. So let's go. I am so glad that I'm filming this video today and I didn't film it last week, because I went charity shop shopping today and I got some really nice bits. I think it was one of my most successful trips. So we've got quite a bit to go through today. I've got it in a nice farm foods bag, because you really go charity shop shopping if you don't get someone's grocery bag in with it. I don't know. Firstly, I just wanted to run through one thing that I know I've mentioned on my Instagram before. Charity shops are perfect for shirts, and I've seen a lot of people talk about the pastel shirts that's in at Primark, and a lot of people paying £13 for them, which is absolutely fine. But just a top tip, if you are looking to be a little bit more environmentally friendly and sustainable with what you buy clothes wise, or you're looking to buy something a little bit more cheaper, then charity shops is the perfect place to buy pastel shirts. I will say that you can go in pretty much any charity shop and be able to find pastel shirts. Mainly I would go in the men's section for these, which is where I got these ones, which I'm going to show in the haul. You can also get like plaid shirts and stuff from there as well. So I would definitely have a look in charity shops if you're looking for big oversized shirts, because they're very in at the moment, and I prefer getting mine from the charity shops because they're more sustainable, they're cheaper. So I recently picked up 2 shirts. I'm actually on the lookout for a pink one. I saw one today, but it just wasn't the style that I wanted it in. I ended up getting this yellow shirt. There is a charity shop near me in the town that I live in, and it's a YMCA one, and everything in there is £1. Literally, it is my dream. So you really have to go in there with the knowledge of what you want. So when I bought these shirts, I went in knowing that I was looking for some pastel coloured oversized shirts, and that's what I ended up getting, and that was quite successful for me. Sometimes I'll go in, I'll look for a blazer, I'll look for a pink top, so I'll go to the pink top section. I think really the tip for me when going into charity shops is that you kind of need to go in and know what you want, which is what I did here. So I got this lemon colour shirt. This was in the men's section. It is a size 15.5 and it's a BHS menswear. It fits me perfectly. It's such a nice oversized fit, and there is one in Primark that looks exactly like this, and I got this for £1 instead of 13. So, and then while I was looking at the other shirts in there, I did pick up this purple one. It's pretty much the same, but this is from Greenwood's. This is a regular fit. Not that it really means anything to me. It's just a nice plain shirt. The thing about men's shirts is that you do button them up the other way around to what we're used to in typical women's shirt, which sometimes does throw me off a little bit, but that's the only kind of downside, and it's not really a downside, it's just the buttons are on the other side. I like to put this on mainly like on top of this outfit. It would look nice, like just like a plain top with some joggers or jeans, and just throw this on top, which is what I normally do. Or sometimes I do button them up and wear them under like a sweatshirt, or I use like one of those vest tops. And also white shirts are great to get from a charity shop as well, because in lockdown they were selling them on Boohoo, just a plain white shirt for like 15 quid. So a few months ago I did end up getting a white one of these also for £1, which is an absolute steal. Next up is the best thing that I think I have ever got from a charity shop, and it was a pretty recent purchase, so I've decided to put it in this haul. You know these like biker jackets are going around, and you can get them on Depop, and they're quite pricey on Depop. Like, you need to like spend a bit of money on Depop if you want one of these. I once again went into that £1 YMCA, which is where the majority of this haul is from, and found this number. Now, I've posted about this on my Instagram, and a lot of you said you couldn't believe I got this from a charity shop, but I did. The best £1 I've ever spent in my life. So on it, it just says Ferrari. It's like a cropped zip up jacket. So it says Ferrari at the front. It says Ferrari at the back. I don't think it's official or anything because there's no tag inside, but it is just got a really vintage feel. It's got Vodafone on it. Do you remember when Vodafone used to have that logo? I'm sure they've changed that logo now. I'm sure that that was an OG logo. And then it's got F1 and Ferrari on the side, and it's actually really, really thick, which I love about this. The inside is really good quality as well. Like, they did not hang back when they created this jacket, and it is my favorite thing ever. This was one of those purchases where you have to keep consistently going into charity shops to find a gem like this. To be honest, putting out there in the universe, you are not going to go to a charity shop and find something like this straight off the bat. If you do, you are very, 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 very lucky. But my biggest tip for charity shop shopping is to go in consistently if you can. I know sometimes it's hard if people are working or they don't live near charity shops, but if you can, make sure to always pop into like your local charity shop and see what they have in, because they get new stuff in all the time. And I think the best thing about it is that sometimes you can come out, you can be a bit disheartened because you won't get anything, and then sometimes you can like go in and pick up a cute little number like this. So be consistent is another key tip. Okay, so we're moving off from the vintage bits, vintage for a little bit, while I just talk about some other bits that you can get from charity shops. At the moment, charity shops are amazing for getting Pretty Little Thing, Boohoo, Misguided, mainly because a lot of charity shops in my area, I've noticed like around Manchester, because I've been to many charity shops around the Manchester area, Manchester, Bolton, Wigan, etc. And I found that a lot of them get like the PLT, Misguided, Boohoo samples, which is amazing for people like us who love a bit of BLT. I love a BLT as well. Who love a bit of PLT, Boohoo, Misguided, but also want to get it for cheaper. Like I said, a lot more sustainable and also cheaper from a charity shop. This one looks like it was just one that someone had and donated to a charity shop, but they do have a lot of samples, etc. going around. However, from the British Heart Foundation, I picked up this lemon mini skirt. It's still got the tag on it. I haven't had a chance to try it on yet. I did buy it a couple of days ago. I just thought this lemon skirt was so cute. This was £2.24. It was actually reduced from £4.49. So I would also look at the sale stuff in charity shops, because I've consistently got some good stuff that's been in the sale. So don't think the sale stuff in a charity shop is trash. It's perfect. So yeah, I got this. Also a little number that I got from the charity shop, which I'm buzzing about. I actually got this a couple of days ago. I like to go charity shop shopping every few days. I go in charity shops mainly because I live in a town centre, so it's a lot easier for me to kind of like wander in and wander out. A lot of the time don't end up picking something up, but this time I went in to the Salvation Army and I got this. It's just a cute USA Pro sports top, which is great because I am working out a lot recently, as you would have seen on my weekly vlog. But what was even better is that it was £1.75. It says it's a size 14, but I don't mind too much in gym stuff, because like gym tops and stuff I feel are better baggy rather than fitted. Yeah, these are absolutely fine. Like, you put them in the wash and it's basically like you bought it brand new. It's fab. And now we edge back into the £1 YMCA. Some days I don't end up picking stuff up, others I do. Just depends what I'm going in for. I did see this and this was kind of like a twinkling light moment. Now, before you hate it, let's think about it. I feel like this would look so cute with like some styling pictures just to wear out. It gives me like 90s vibes, just a cute little denim bag. Like I said, it was literally £1, so for £1 I thought it was an absolute bargain. It does also have a little zip at the back. It's also a zip up. I just kind of like the detailing on it. I love the whole 90s vibe. It kind of gives me that, but I thought it would look nice with like certain outfits as well, so that's why I decided to get that, mainly for the content pictures, but it's still a cute bag nevertheless. And then I'm just going to move on to the last couple of bits that I got today. So I ended up going out with my mum. We went into the £1 YMCA, and this jacket my mum actually picked up. I kind of swooped in there because I saw an opportunity. I saw green and I took the opportunity. Just disclaimer, my mum didn't want it. She was just kind of looking at it like, this is interesting, and I was like, oh mother, I can make that work. We are going to call this a vintage Reebok piece because it just gives me vintage Reebok vibe. So I'm just going to come out and say that it's vintage Reebok. I don't have a clue. It's just this cute like waterproof jacket. It has the Reebok logo on it here. You can see it's very, very thin, so it's perfect for summer when it rains, because it likes to rain in Britain in the summer. So don't think our summers are all good, because we'll have a couple of weeks good weather and then for £1, can you say no? And then finally I picked up this piece. This piece actually came to light because I have been looking for some big blazers from a charity shop. The problem with getting a male blazer from the charity shop is that I don't really like the shoulder pads in it, and also I feel like male blazers don't really like fit me as well, because I've been there, I've tried it. So I've been looking for some female big oversized blazers. Still unsuccessful, but it goes back to the point of I went into the charity shop knowing what I wanted. Didn't end up getting what I wanted, but because I was in that mindset and I was near the jacket, I ended up finding this little number. So I've been wanting a leather long jacket for such a long time. I can't believe I found one out of all places in the £1 charity shop. But I'm not complaining, because I knew there was a reason why I didn't buy one from Boohoo and Misguided, and this is the reason. I always like to see if they've got certain things in a charity shop before I buy it from Boohoo, Misguided, high street stores, etc., because I feel like that's always the way I've been wired. I've always thought, oh, they'll probably have that in the charity shop, and then end up finding it, and this was one of them. The only thing with this is that it's very thick, so I probably wouldn't be able to get away with it in summer, especially not the heat that we've had at the moment, because whew, it has been hot. It's a size 10, but honestly it must be the biggest size 10 I've ever seen in my life, because it is really big. It's really thick. Look at the lining inside there though. That is some good quality lining. It's not so much leather look, but I feel like if you did it from like this angle, you can see that it looks a lot more leathery than it is in person, if that makes sense. And I think this would be perfect for winter, because like I said, it's quite thick and heavy. I kind of touched on this when I was going through some of the clothes, but my biggest tip for charity shop shopping is not to be disheartened if you can't find anything. It truly is a game of luck. Some days you can find a lot, some days you can find absolutely nothing. I've had both of them consistently, and it's just one of those things, so don't be disheartened. I feel like a lot of people go charity shop shopping once, and then if they don't find anything, they think the charity shops are rubbish or that there is nothing in there, and that may not be the case. I would also say to consistently go into your local charity shops, and then you can kind of work out each feel of a charity shop. So I know that the £1 YMCA has some like little gems in there. I know that the British Heart Foundation and Salvation Army are more likely to have like the Boohoo, the Misguided, the Pretty Little Thing. So you can really start to gauge what kind of charity shops stock certain items. That's not to say that like certain charity shops won't, but once you go in there consistently, you kind of get a feel for what that charity shop is about, what sort of things they sell. My sister described this to me, and it actually has helped ever since she has. You've got to kind of like attract the good things. So you kind of have to look at things and think, you know what, I can make this work, a little bit like the denim bag. So some things may look disgusting, but you know what, once you have them on, they could look really, really good. And yeah, just be consistent about it and go with an open mind, and keep an open mind when you try to shop shopping, because it truly is a monopoly of what you're gonna get, and you don't know every time you go in. So I really hope that you did enjoy this video and you did find it helpful. If you did enjoy this video, then don't forget to smash it big massive thumbs up, and also feel free to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure to also tap that little bell down below so you are notified every single time I post a new video, a little bit like this one. Once again, thank you so incredibly much for watching, and hopefully I will see you on my next video very, very soon. Bye!